Yo, collective, what's up? How you guys doing? I would like to thank you guys for tuning in to Only the Realist. I hope that you guys have all had a wonderful day out there. And be mindful that this reading will not resonate with every single one of you. There are millions of energies on planet Earth. And without further ado, we're going to jump right in. This is going to be a you versus your person reading. And we're going to start off with you. So let's check out your first energies. Alright. And your first energies here, we have the Page of Cups. Okay. With the Three of Cups. This is good here. Alright. So we have this brand new beginning in emotional fulfillment when it comes to this person, right? There's this gathering that you would like to have with this person. Maybe you want to go out on a date with them, or you want to hang out with them, or you would like to create an atmosphere of bonding, right? Or sharing yourself with this person. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles, but you're wondering if you have enough to offer this person, okay? But look deep within yourself here. We have the Star at the bottom of the deck. Be some things that you need to heal within yourself that you're not analyzing very, analyzing deeply. And this is going to help you in this situation as well. Okay, whatever is in there that's making you feel like you are not enough for this person, or you don't have enough for this person. Okay. Yeah, you need to sit with yourself, meditate a little bit, go on a little swim or a hike or a little jog or something. Listen to some music, clear your mind, we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you need to allow some things to just, lay off you. Okay? There's a lot of baggage that you're carrying. Okay? Now what's that at the bottom of the deck is now here in the reading. We have the Three of Cups. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you would really like to ground this situation. Kind of like stabilize what's going on. But I'm seeing here that you need to get in contact with this person. Like, there's this wanting to be around them. We have the Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, there's something that you see within this person that is very helpful to, your stability, or stability in general. You see a lot of progress when it comes to this person. When you guys are together, is what I mean. Like, this is what you can see. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups though. Your emotions are guarded from this person. Is there a little shyness going on here? Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, everything's okay. Yeah, you're nervous here. Okay, we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, because you know that this connection is pulling you in. Does this scare you in a way? I know I've met some people that have told me that when they feel that that energy, from people that they were connected to, it's quite frightening for some people. But it's not to frighten you, you know. It's to help you understand that there's something beyond our physical sight that is going on. Yeah. And now you begin to grasp clarity, right? The universe is going to send you some downloads, messages, right? Signs, synchronicities, right? To allow you to see some things. This is the way that the universe is going to communicate with you, to allow you to get into this space of, right, going to communicate with them. Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. You want to give your cup of love to this person, and there's already such an open understanding to what's going on here between you and this person, at least on your side, at least for now. There's this nervousness of shyness coming from you, but it's not a bad thing, you know. Of course, fear may come to the forefront for many in this situation, but if you just understand that it's just the moving parts, it's not there to harm you. Okay. Ooh, we have the Eight of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So you're walking away from people, places, or things that no longer serve you, and you're going to jump into this connection here with this person. At least that is what your Wheel of Fortune is here for. Starting a brand new cycle. There's something obvious about this person that doesn't leave you alone. Let's check out your person here. Okay. Yeah, look at that. They want to put in some work with you here. Okay. Yeah. And the King of Wands. Okay. So this person has a lot of passion to them, a lot of excitement, adventure. Right? So kind of take this in and understand that. Just look at some things within yourself, right? Maybe you're just taking this too overwhelmingly, and you're not understanding that this could either be a situation where you self-sabotage because you're not understanding your own feelings, or you can take advantage of it and create something out of this, which is going to be positive for you. All right? Yeah, heavy on the mind, okay? There with the King of Swords, okay? Yeah, they're strategizing a way to also come closer to you. They have this sense of the lovers as well, you know, this energized feeling, right? Which makes it like kind of hard to, either concentrate or be in, be in your norm, right? Or, there's several other spaces in there that makes it just hard not to pay attention to it, right? But this is good here. This is I feel like this is a really good connection, right? Two individuals stuck not in not in anything, but stuck in awe about, you know, this is something, right? It's not just nothing, and we have the Two of Cups, okay? Yeah, they want union with you, okay? They see you as their healer. You are healing them in ways that you may not understand, okay? Remember, these things are things that you cannot see with your eyes, your own physical eye, right? It's not of human to, it's like the saying, you cannot buy these things that were given to us by the universe, God, right? Or spirit, whatever you believe in. We did not have control over how they were implemented into our experience, you know? We don't have any, like, when we walk, when we when we walk past someone, for example, you're walking, you know, um, and you walk by somebody and you feel this sense of urgency, but not in a bad way, just in a kind of like, I like this place, right? And then you kind of interact with this person, maybe exchange contacts, and then other things evolve from there, or develop from there. But in the sense of now those two people are like in a really good connection and they're thriving, right? These are the senses that we don't have control over, right? That person walking down the street that you feel this like really hardcore soul tie, or you're at work, or you're on this trip, or you're this or that, you feel this, you know, and we don't have control over that magnet that is saying, hey, this is that attraction, right? That attraction is there, and it's like a magnet, right? But we don't understand why it's there. We know that it makes us go and like someone, fall in love, get involved, get connected, you know, start a family, all of these things. We know that, but we don't know that how life activates that for us, right? These things happen for us. We don't know how they're activated, but they're here. And when they are activated, your ability to learn things are heightened. Remember that. This is good. I feel like this is a good connection. There's a lot of, I feel like, misunderstanding when it comes to feelings, right? How do I feel towards this person? I feel good, but why is this anxiety coming out, or this kind of, you know, why isn't it, or, you know, this shyness, or feeling afraid, right? Not being afraid, but feeling afraid. Yeah, we have them here with the Nine of Swords. A lot of, you know, sleepless, you know, having sleepless nights and whatnot. I feel like this connection has brought them out of that darkness, right? Or that area, that gray area, and it's you yeah, look at that. We have the Hanged Man with the Hermit. This is good. A lot of realization and reflection going on from within your person here. Okay, there's a change of perspective. Maybe there were some things that were going on in their life, or they saw you in a different way sometime before, or you know, maybe life has showed them something in their life that created this space of a perspective change, right? But it's definitely taking them into themselves to see, right? And your ability to just to be there is so helpful. It truly is, you know. And see, the thing about these connections is you don't even have to be in front of this person for this person to feel the effects of what your energy does while disturbing theirs, right? It causes this this chain reaction of like, wow, when this energy came into my life, it really changed a lot about me. It taught me things, right? Um, these these are other things that I think are very interesting that, you know, we also have no control over, is when either someone is around us or someone tells us something very specific as a message or a sign, that really creates this thought of development within us, right? A lot of healing that goes on within those thought processes of how did I get this information, or why was this information given to me, or you know, so many little areas of of life which are so abundant in their own way, right? So we have the Nine of Cups there. This person is they were in this closed space emotionally, right? Kind of where you are, but you're more of just like I'm keeping my distance when it comes to emotions, although these emotions do come out. Theirs is more of like just a blockage. There's something going on within them, um, that, you know, has this block up, but it's not a. I feel like this is a selective block, right? You're someone who they've allowed in this space, because they trust you or feel comfortable with you in some type of way. And it is allowing them to not bring their emotional guards down, but to allow you to come in there while they're, you know, those guards are up. Yeah, Three of Wands. This person is waiting for you, okay? With the Queen of Swords. They're like mental thought focus. I don't want to think of other things on the outside. Yeah. This person enjoys you. Look, not only was at the bottom of the deck, it's now here in the reading. Yeah. The King of Cups. Yeah. It's this responsible, emotional understanding, right? Like, I want to be responsive to this emotion, or attentive to this emotion, or responsible, and have some type of understanding of why this feels good and how I can, you know, continue to climb the ladder with this, right? This is good. This is good. A lot of mental going on, right? Things of the mind. You could be dealing with an air sign, but it can be any. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, you are their new their new adventure, but why did they feel left without? Okay, feeling like they don't have much, but I think because I see you here as a very honorary, kind of, down to earth person. I think they will start to lighten up with how you interact with them and allow their comfort level to rise with their ability to, open their emotions more. There's, there's more to come, right? Let's check out your mutual energies. We have the Ten of Swords. With endings come new beginnings, and then we have the Tower. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some things that both of you guys, right? We're all, frequently or, constantly in these fields of experiences and learning things, right? Could be at the same time, could be at a different time, could be, a minute before me, a minute after, a couple hours, couple days, but either way, you know, we're all learning, and, you know, you coming from what you came from and them, you know, still in this little experience of theirs. But the cool thing about these experiences is that it pulls us in the direction at the right time, right? So it's like when the time is right, the lesson that you were supposed to learn is going to sync perfectly with the lesson that the other person was learning, your person. So things are crashing, right? At the tower, but things are being moved around for the perfect moment, right? The perfect moment. New beginning is here, and you have to break down what's back there first to have the new beginning, which is why we have endings. Let's check out your other mutual energies. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of playful energy here, okay? And we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, both of you guys have this in the back of your head. Let me allow my emotions to flourish here, right? There's a lot of adventure here, right? A lot of adventure, passion, right? This is a slow burn to a long night, right? Let's check out what you're supposed to be doing and what your outcome's going to be. Okay, we have the Fool. This is good. Only fools create opportunities, and the Magician. Yeah, it looks like you are on the right understanding, right? Let me take a chance and let me create let me create something, right? Let me put let me put my ability to be present in this life to work, right? I mean, it's as simple as why not? Let's check out their outcome and their or their overall energy and what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, we have the King of Cups with the Emperor. Yeah. And see, this person you're dealing with is becoming very powerful because they're learning from healing and you're healing them. Okay. Um, um, the strength comes with the challenges you overcome, and they are with their will. There's a lot of creativity, stability, and function here, right? Function. The ability to learn is the most important function, and I believe that both of you guys have that ability, which is a great thing. Okay. Anyways, guys, that's all that I got for you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. I would really like to hear what you guys have to say. And if you guys have been with the gang, I love you guys so much. Monistique, and I'll catch you guys next time.